1, 2, 3. They can count to 5, right?
Yeah. Okay, so freshman year. Everybody thinks of different memories, some good and some bad. And some of us may not have reached freshman year yet, and that's okay too. But it is undeniably an important and crucial transition in education. According to the Regional Education Board, the passage of students from middle school to high school is the most difficult transition in education. I believe the best way to prepare is knowing what to expect. More specifically, changes in academics, adjustment in social connections, and the stresses of the future. Teachers are simply going to expect more. The assignments that they used to explain from start to finish will now just be handed to you with the due date. Increased diversity in teachers contributes to this as well. Not only are you expected to know more, but also to do more. No matter how easy or hard 8th grade was, the load is going to increase. And for me, this year brought a lot more discussion. Some of it was more mature topics than we had previously seen before. Things like adultery in early American literature, or philosophy of human experience, or political debates that we had never previously had an opinion on. And in terms of the academics, I found that overestimating the amount of work would help you for success, because it's better to overestimate than underestimate, and preparing for the worst will help you out in the end when you're falling behind. Also, it's important to know what to expect in the social component. I know sometimes it feels like the social component will make you or break you in high school, and while that's not true, it's important to know that things won't be the same. Friend groups might change, maybe for the better, and you're not as old or as young as you feel, which is important in the awkwardness of trying to fit in. I found the key to surviving was having a couple close friends, ones that don't just come and go like many do. We are social creatures, and sometimes the connection is all we need to get over the initial hump. And ultimately, a realistic mindset and a good expectation will ensure a stress-free experience. But not only do we need good expectations for homework and for friends, but also about the future. Personally, the beginning is overwhelming. It might seem daunting to think about 4 long years left, each one more intimidating than the next. And it's also easy to just become overwhelmed in general. Everyone has their own stress reliever, and if you don't have one, I would suggest finding one now. As an example, something that's come about in educational therapy is called practicing mindfulness. According to the Greater Good magazine, mindfulness is defined as maintaining a moment-by-moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and surrounding environment through a gentle, nurturing lens. Or something that might fit better into this particular situation is from the positive psychology program. The basic human ability to be fully present, aware of what we are and what we're doing, and not overly reactive or overwhelmed about what's going on around us. This is just one way to practice stress relief. It kind of encompasses focusing on one moment at a time, positive reinforcement, and breathing exercises and things like that. But we don't have to become a meditator to survive freshman year. The main idea is that everyone just needs to find something that works for them, whether it's a planner, a day off, or exercise. Taking it one day at a time is going to give you the sanity to get through. Eventually, we're going to look back on freshman year, and it might have been exciting, nerve-wracking, or growing. But everyone experiences it differently. It's just the intro to high school, not the whole thing. The academics, the social components, and the stress relief are just a few things to think about. There are many other details that you have yet to explore as you endure the beginning. But don't worry about it too much. Enjoy the perks of being a first year and not knowing your way around. You're only a freshman once.